Oh boy, last time on Final Fantasy 16, we took down Titan in an extremely over the top and cinematic fight. This time, well, we're gonna see what happens. I assume it's gonna have something to do with Ultima and Harvard and probably the destruction of the Mother Crystal. Probably. You're still in one piece, Titan? Wow. Just how tough is your body? Holy crap, that's a lot of destruction that we did if that's now just open the world. Oh yeah, Clive, what happened to not destroying the Mother Crystal? I guess we're destroying the Mother Crystal. Hold it. Way back at the start, hold it. And there's Kupka's body. Completely consumed by the Aether. Clive? You okay, man? You don't look okay. Who are you, actually?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with
Okay, you are
worthless human
ultimate,
will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perfection, maybe.
Accept
Perfection
us
with
in
you as
first.
our soul?
It
No.
is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Did you really think that was gonna work? Come on now.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness.
Come on, Clive.
We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
When you say sever every thread of consciousness, what do you mean by that? How do you kill our consciousness without killing our body and therefore your vessel? I feel like there's a hole in your plan here. Also, thank you, Joshua, wherever you are.
Thank you, Joshua.
I know you're somewhere around here. Not here, but somewhere in the desert regions.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Surely you jest. Hugo was
Titan was
all
strong.
muscle.
Your Majesty,
Like, there's no ifs or buts about that.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss.
Barnabas, the king of Warlord. Actually, we have something for this. Lord Harbord, Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Warlord's armies. Yep, no, he's not a dominant. And Barnabas Farmer, the dominant of Odin, the King of Warlord, and the Warden of Darkness.
One cannot change one's...
Actually, sorry, one more. Mithros, the name by which Ultimo addresses Clive. It appears to be his title for the vessel for limitless power that he means to make of the young Lord Marquess. But to what end he requires such a thing, only Ultimo knows.
Sure, through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head.
Why oh why
Fool
is
like all the
Warlord
rest.
working with Ultima? Please tell. Please explain. Please let me murder every little insignificant
That the
fly my
death
way.
of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
I thought we already destroyed that chrysalis, but I guess not. Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon, north of the Isles of Ark.
Some medicine, my lord?
Oh, it's the same medicine girl from before.
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
That's not very nice, good sir.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
Yeah. It's just his
The
health and
Empire
life.
agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their
That
gaze,
Republic's
war
about to
need
fall,
not be
so-
inevitable. But more than that,
Like, with
Bahamut is
or
the
without your
champion
help,
of the Empire.
Dalmek is done for.
When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh. Not what I was expecting, but okay.
Forgive me, Terence.
The prince is in a relationship with his
You were
attendant.
my master. But alas,
I will always be your loyal servant.
You gotta wonder about the power dynamic there, and if it isn't a little predatory. But one of the downsides of the nobility caste system, there's always a dangerous predatory power dynamic between the royals and anyone else.
should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die.
And that's exactly what your
I
father
cannot
wants.
allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Wait, has
Would
news
that I could
somehow
avoid doing
already
battle
reached
at
you
all.
guys that Titan is dead, or?
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
No, that's going to be the news the Titan's dead.
Olivier has been made emperor.
Wait, what? Never mind.
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
Please leave, quickly, for your own sake.
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What does it mean for Olivier to have been made the Emperor?
What is it now?
Oh, hey, Joshua.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
That you do.
At ease. We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
This Phoenix ain't gonna do
Not
much.
at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead.
Everyone else did too. It was on
Do
purpose.
I address a
sort of.
ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just.
Kind of hard to kill Phoenix, considering, you know, it's Phoenix.
Prince Dion of the House Lesage. I have a tale to tell you.
And now he tells Dion about Ultima and all that jam. Meanwhile, we are limping our way back to the Hideaway. Really curious what's happening over in Twinside now. I still reckon Midadol is going to somehow get this ship flying again. Because it is an airship, no doubt.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Otto, we're home. There you are. Did you miss me, Otto? I survived turning into effort again.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Hello, gang.
You're back.
I survived.
I am.
Barely.
And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Ah.
Well, I'll be.
Also, Mother Crystal is no
All of
more.
our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's
The opportunity arose.
a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
I would never.
Couldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up?
No time for that.
If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
I will.
I will.
Why are Clive and I of one mind? Nectar. On board. Oh wow, okay, we have 4 new hunts already. That's Empty Hovel, Dalmekia, the Cattery Dalmekia, the Jaw Dalmekia, and question mark, question mark, question mark. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Bloody hell. So we are definitely going to have to take some of them down. But for now, Vivian, I'm home.
The conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or
dominant
two.
powers.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent
That's a word
of
for it.
Waluders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders
Storm
must have
being the
ferried them over from
consonant.
Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know
Because
the
they
tale
don't
of the
actually
blind
care
men
about
and
this.
the adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Your map is indeed big. I'm pretty sure Storm is the
kingdom of Walud
left side
claims
here,
dominion
and
over
Ash is
all
the
of
right
Ash.
side.
It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found.
Well, yeah,
where the
how
fighting
wide-reaching
was
were your
fiercest.
fights?
But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of
Ooh,
ash.
yeah, that's...
Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched
That's a
lands.
lot of blight.
So
You
why
don't have
go
much
to
land
the trouble
left.
of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins.
I mean, they really have a chance against
We
me
have not
unless
seen the
Odin came
last
into it as
of the
well.
Waluda standard. Odin will ride again.
Odin probably would
It
have
is but a
trounced us,
question
but
of when. And on that day,
the men wouldn't have
who
had a
will be
chance.
trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader
So
scheme.
you got nothing for me.
A
Got
scheme
it.
tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
That's our uncle.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead.
About
The wounds
damn
he left
time.
that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
We have to give a rousing
I've never known you
speech.
to be
Got it.
sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
So are we doing it one by one, or
And how may I assist you today?
state of the realm? Just
I have the
want to
details
get
here.
those markers out.
Very good.
Thank you. Yep, we're going to do it one by one.
We're seeing
Okay.
troops amassing at every border.
As we slowly jog over there, because for some reason we cannot run quickly in any town or village area. Hey old man, do I have some stories to tell you?
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
I feel like we really could have just done this as a general assembly thing.
Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right.
I love the music in the Hideaway here.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
We've only got 2 primals left,
Clive,
right?
I cannot wait to share the good news.
Bahamut and Odin.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
That could be
Alas,
useful.
No. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him
That seems unlikely.
with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
Not
To
technically
others,
true.
He reveals naught. We see
Julian
only that
did
which
also
he
did.
leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
But one of those is dead, and the other one counts
Whether
as part of
the
my party.
Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Good luck with that. Someone tells me
It
you're
is
not
a
going to be
lot.
able to find much. However, while I'm here,
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
did I get to level 5? I did not.
What subject shall we consider
okay.
today?
Okay, let's continue spreading the good news.
Thanks to Sid.
Unlock the trial, because whatever. Aaron, I have good news.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. Start to get a crick in my neck.
I mean, it is
Don't
good
let it
that
go to your
Cook is
head, though.
dead, but I worry that, you know, just because
Is it
he's
business
gone
or
doesn't mean
pleasure?
someone else isn't going to come around to the
If you don't
hideaway
buy
and
something, be quick
hurt
about
us.
it.
See, I'm not going to buy that right away because I have a feeling I'm going to be able to make something better. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect not trigger unless the ability to charge magic is. That's a cool effect. And we have some supplies there that I could get if I wanted to, but I don't. You know what, we're gonna get this.
Find a better price than that.
And we didn't need to use any of our potions.
don't.
Very nice.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Into the mine. There's a lot of music that we're gonna have to eventually push to unlock, but I don't know how I'm gonna manage it.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you.
We saw him disintegrate into dust with our own
To hear
eyes.
those words.
He is definitely dead.
This is it then.
He comes back. It was Joshua's
You,
fault.
Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Before that,
What do you want?
I want to make something that you don't have for me yet. Oh, okay. The enhancer +1 is what uses it.
No scratches, all right?
It looks like these are gonna be weaker. Yep. Cool. Reinforce.
Yeah, that should do you.
That's our new best weapon. Silken Sash is a little bit better in HP, but worse in defense. Same with the Diamond Armlet. So, yep. That is going to be our best gear. And we have it equipped. Cool. So, one last thing to do, which is sell the old sword to Kara. Which we can't do, because I guess it's unique.
Are you?
Well then, that's where we're going to wrap it up for now. Next time on Final Fantasy 16, well, we're going to talk to Otto and see what the fallout of killing Kupka is. See you then.